Hello, welcome in this video, and we are going to talk how we can calculate depreciation under different methods using Microsoft Excel. So basically we are going to discuss the four methods. One is straight line method, second is declining balance method, third is sum of years method, and the fourth is double declining balance method. So we will use the four formulas to calculate to calculate the depreciation under different assumptions or methods. So at the moment we have, let's suppose we have an asset like a van that's cost us $100,000, and the salvage value is $30,000. The estimated life is 8 years. So how can we calculate depreciation under straight line method? So the math formula is very simple, is equal to SLN straight line. First thing is cost. One thing is that we can link it to this cell, that is the D4. Another thing is that instead of linking again and again to this, we can rename the cells. Let's suppose if I click this cell and I click here in the name box and type this is cost, enter. Now this is the name of that cell. Look, if I am in this cell E4, we can see E4. If I click here, now this is showing the name of that cell, that is cost. And for this we can name it cell value, okay, salvage value. And for this we can rename it to life. Okay, so here if I use formula straight line method is equal to SLN straight line method, the cost is simply cost, okay, comma salvage value is sal value, comma life is life, okay. And if I click enter, we have this value, and now we have value for depreciation value for 8 years. Okay, perfect. Now there is a problem. Let's suppose if I change this estimated life to 6 years, okay. Again, now we have the value, depreciation value for year 7 and year 8. It should be limited, restricted to 6 years, not for 8 years. So that's why we will use a formula if logical function. Let's suppose if I click here and say if the year number, this year number is greater than the life, okay, comma 0 if value is true, comma, and if value is false, then calculate the depreciation, enter. Okay, and if you copy this formula down, now you see that the depreciation is being calculated only for 6 years, not for year 7 and year 8. Okay, perfect. Now we have to calculate the depreciation for declining balance method. Okay, we will use the formula is equal to db declining balance. Okay, the question cost, we will use the cost cell for salvage value, sal value, comma life, and the life is this life, comma period. So now we will link to this cell, okay, the year, the period, year 1, year 2, year 3, and I will anchor the column, okay, and okay, close. Now if I double click it to drag it down, you see there is a problem that for year 7 and year 8 we are getting an error, num error, because the life of asset is for 6 years, and we have allocated the space for 8 years. So now I will use a formula if error, that in case of error it will show us 0 value. If error, okay, if error, the value is the formula, and comma value if error, we will use 0. Okay, enter. And if I, okay, now perfectly you see the num error has been gone, and we see the 0 value in this box. Next is sum of year methods is equal to SYD. Okay, same cost, comma sal value, comma life is life, and comma period is again our this formula, this cell, and okay, enter. And again you see there is a num error. I will use the if error function. Sorry, if error. Okay, and Allah 0 down. Perfect. And for double declining balance method, we will use the same ddb function, ddb formula, cost comma cell value comma life comma period is this cell and enter. Okay, so we got this number for the depreciation number. To remove the num error, we will use if error function in start if error, and comma value in case of error, that is 0. Okay, enter and done. So we have calculated the depreciation under these four methods. Now let's suppose you want to change the estimated life to 4 years, 3 years, 3 years. You may calculate the depreciation under different methods, and you can evaluate which method is more appropriate in your case. And let's assume that you have to extend the life. For example, you want the to calculate the depreciation for 20 years. So simply you have to copy this cell. You can copy this cell to down, and for 8, okay, 7 8, and if I double click here, 17. Okay, and now if I copy the cells to down to 18 90 and 20. Okay, so we have created the space for 20 years, and if I change the life to 20 years, we will be able to calculate the depreciation under these assumptions for 20 years. So definitely it is a very perfect method for you to evaluate which depreciation method will be more appropriate for your project or for your company. And thank you so much. Please subscribe our channel, and there are more videos for you in on the very soon we will share those videos with you. Thank you.